I don't want nobody to hear my damn conversation. My damn. Zombies in Spaceland. Let's go check this out. Don't die, Matt. What the heck's that little robot? What do you... I thought you said you're on clowns. What round are you on? Oh.
What the heck is this?
Not really. I'm not seeing any clowns. Damn, you knocked her in the back. I'm gonna continue playing this. Tell me when the clowns come on.
Cousins has got 4 this quarter.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
Free dishes to Okafor. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
I don't have Noah's number. I was gonna text him and tell him if he wants to watch daggum football or basketball. I'm doing a live stream.
And the 76ers lead by 1.
Yeah, Okay, I'm watching. I don't see no clown. Oh my god. You're lagging. Clown! God bless, these clowns are freaking weird! You can just hear their noses. God. Yeah, they are. Okay.
All right, Sacramento, please welcome to the court America's best team crew.
A chance here to see how the Kings rank in the NBA right now. 4th in lowest turnovers per game. 14th in free throw shooting. They've only managed to get into the top 20 in points off turnovers. I mean, I'm sure they wouldn't mind cashing in on a few more of those chances, but they've got to force more and then cash in at a better rate.
You know, and I go back to their low turnover numbers. It's not one of those stats that jump out at you, but trust me, turnovers kill you. And their ability to limit their mistakes has been huge.
A chance here to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Doris Burke. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Trailblazers was simply terrific. He ended with 28 points, and that scoring outburst set a new season high for him in what was a great exhibition on his part. He had a great game in all facets, and his coach called it a complete game of basketball. High praise to be sure, guys.
And thank you, Doris. It was a performance that has to have their upcoming opponents terrified.
Yeah, I think they'll be a little afraid. I mean, anybody who saw that game has to still be in awe of what he was able to do. Just absolutely dominant.
Boy, I tell you, he was in such a rhythm and on a roll. He could have won that game all by himself.
And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
And so that brings the first half to a close. All right, Sacramento, please welcome to the court. And now the third quarter about to get going. You look at DeMarcus Cousins in this game. He has been everywhere.
Yeah, the rebounding, particularly on the offensive side, as good as it gets. He was bringing the effort down low.
And I tell you what, that allowed him to get his team several multiple shot opportunities. His work on the offensive glass has been invaluable.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. Taking a look at the 76ers. Freak, he's in at the point. John Lure's out there with Okafor. Then it's Robert Covington, and it's Conley in at the 2.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
And stolen by Cousins. Rondo against Conley. Nobody near game. Rebound by the 76ers. It's off to Oklahoma City for him after this game, so they have the Thunder to look forward to. Here's Freak. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line. Freak's got 10 points.
I tell you, he has some impressive moves in his repertoire. That's as good as it gets, but just one of many.
Rondo passes to Ace. Gay outside. They grab their own miss. And there's the pass to Neal. Screen by Cousins. And Neal kicks to Cousins. Great look, but off the mark.
I guess even he has took this one of those once in a while.
Now here's Freak. He's covered by Rondo. The 10-footer. And it's Freak missing. The Kings trail by 5. Time now for an injury report. Now let's check in with our Doris Burke to see how Rajon Rondo's doing.
Hey, Kev, I chatted briefly with the head trainer for Sacramento. A very somber tone over here on the sideline, guys. It does not look to be good news at all. Losing a player like him is a big blow to this team who lean on him to do so much. Someone else will have to step up, Kevin.
All right, Doris. Thanks. Well, guys, certainly not the news his fans were hoping for.
And not at all. I mean, it sounds like he's got a long road ahead of him in terms of his recovery.
And for the team, they're going to have to make some major adjustments during his absence.
The Kings making a switch here. Collison's out there. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
Take a look at the game for Freak. He's got 10 points, and he's knocked down a pair of three-pointers in this game, too.
And maybe it's time for them to set a few more screens for him up top and let him add to that total.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. For Sacramento, they've gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. Collison kicks to Cousins. Right side, Collison. The second chance effort, and it's blocked. The dive for the ball. And so it looks like the Kings will retain possession here. Screen by Cousins. The drive by Collison. That's tipped. Okafor with the steal. And the foul called on Gary Neal. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit.
Here's Freak. We've got Rudy Gay. Collison is out there with Thornton. Then it's Quincy Ace, and it's Cousins in at the 5, down low. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Feeds it to AC. Shot from 12. The shot's good. Collison making the play. Collison's got 6 assists here tonight. The 76ers trail by 3. There's Freak. Can't hit. Nice D from Cousins.
Been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's costing him.
Cousins with a screen for Collison. There's the dish to AC. And a wide open look for Thornton. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Embiid's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Okafor gets the bucket. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. And for Sacramento, they're shooting at 52% from the field. They're clicking. Gay outside. Shoots from the baseline. And then Cousins with the dunk.
And he's just going all out to get the second chance points. Just a terrific finish.
There was no one that was going to prevent him, GA, from converting that one.
Well, clearly this is the kind of game that could come down to 1 or 2 plays, and he wants to be the guy to make those plays.
And it's Freak missing.
Defense better watch out. They better be alert, because this guy can make threes, as we saw in the first half.
Outside Collison. Six to shoot. Unloads from 9. Good on the jump shot. Now it's a 5-point Sacramento lead.
He hasn't really done much on the offensive end, but he's worked within the team concept to help them get the lead. He's done some other things other than scoring to help his team get the lead here.
Conley against Thornton. Here's Gay. Conley grabs the miss.
Awesome defense. I mean, he'll hit those unless you're right in his grill.
And a wide open look for Freak. And the 76ers get it back. The 76ers with another miss.
I think it's going to be tough for them to trim this deficit if he keeps missing those kinds of shots, Kevin. I mean, they need his points.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint. Passes
to Conley. Here's Freak. The three-pointer, no good.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter. Boy, I tell you what, nice little run here they're going on.
And getting to the 10 has been the key there. Getting point-blank looks time and time again.
Gary Neal's checked in for the Kings. And the 76ers also making a change. Lewis checked in. Here is Collison. Kicks to Cousins. Here's Neal, covered by Conley. Back to Cousins. Lock at 6. Good. Cousins has got 4 this quarter.
That was the third straight high percentage look this defense has allowed. I mean, these defenders have got to start bumping bodies in the paint. Be more physical. Be more aggressive.
The game's just far too easy right now when it comes to attacking the basket. They have got to do better. Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
That's exactly how it should be done. Get the bump, concentrate on the shot, and you'll get the bucket too.
And it'll be Sacramento as it goes out of bounds. The Kings retain possession. And Philadelphia making a change here. Noel's checked in. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Poked away and stolen by Freak. And here we go. Fast break. Freak's got it. And the shot is good. And now it's just a 4-point Kings lead.
No doubt that is within his range.
Well, I would hope so. He's a pro, and it was only a 1-footer. Come on now.
A drive by Collison. Here's Cousins. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Excellent game we've seen from DeMarcus Cousins. 11 rebounds. He's come up with a couple of nice steals today, too.
Clark, just a very energetic brand of defense.
Good work at the line to stretch that lead out a little bit.
The 76ers trail by 6. Freak kicks to Covington. Noel, a screen on game. Freak. And the 76ers get it back. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. It's on DeMarcus Cousins. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Kings.
And I like how they've taken the high percentage shot in the paint. In that first half, we saw them doing it, and they've continued to succeed as the game has worn on.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
Collison, no good.
They get that one, but guys, on the night, that's been the problem, securing the ball.
They've been out-hustled. At this point, hard to see them recovering from that. You know, that turnover right there isn't typical of the performance he's turned in today. In fact, that's his only turnover of the game. He's done a really good job taking care of the ball.
It's just simple, guys. No rebounds, no rings. We need to dominate the glass.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what George Karl was saying to the team. He wanted his guys to keep up the intensity, saying, if any of you think this game is over, you're wrong. We've got work to do. I don't want to see any letdown on the defensive end of the floor. Guys, let's watch how it plays out.
It's deflected. They get it back. Another shot. And gets hacked by the D. He'll go to the line.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws. Well, Darren Collison in this one, he has 8 points, and the assist numbers tremendous.
His court vision is on par with anybody. I mean, he could not pass the ball any better than he is right now. You can see the frustration in the quarter on his face, especially with his team trailing.
And the foul called on Freak. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. Good on the first, and that will put them up by 9. Both good from the line that time.
Of course, he didn't have an attempt there in the first half. He's hoping to be a little bit more active and aggressive here and draw some fouls here in the second.
And the shot falls short this time.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Here's Cousins. Oh, that's blocked.
Not sure there's anything they can do to salvage this one.
Not anymore. I mean, any chance they had got away from them, slipped right out of their hand.
26 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Clark, and they can just let the clock run out here.
No argument with that W.
And the foul called on Freak. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. And we'll go to the line. So it's the Kings winning this one easily.
Well, Mark.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Many thanks, Kevin. So now we move on to our DeMarcus Cousins. Just a monster first quarter of the game. He came out hot. And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hope you
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson, and it is my pleasure to be with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. And tonight, it'll be the Philadelphia 76ers going up against the Oklahoma City Thunder. And for Oklahoma City, they lost their first matchup against these guys. This, their final game against them in the regular season, looking to finish with a split. And coming out of the All-Star break, most players have gotten a chance to rest up a little bit. Shaq, you rarely got a chance to feel what that's like.
You know, if you're playing in the All-Star game, your body does not get to rest. But you shouldn't complain. The fans voted you in. It's a moment that will never come again to some of these players. Enjoy it. But mentally, you do get a break from having to go out and win key games.
Yeah, on one hand, rest does help. I would say that. But on the other hand, you definitely, as a team,
We're coming at you from the Peak Chesapeake Energy Arena in beautiful Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, as the Thunder prepare to take the floor. For the Philadelphia 76ers, they come in off that loss to the Kings in Sacramento.
Yeah, they were in a funk from the field in that game. Credit the defense, though, because even when they got open looks, no rhythm to knock them down.
Hey, guys, every team has a night like that on occasion. It happens. Hey, we call them gong games. You just want to hit the gong, forget about them, and move on.
Oh, look at the 76ers starting group. Freak in at point guard. John Lure's out there with Robert Covington. Then there's Okafor, and it's Conley in at shooting guard. And so it's the Thunder getting on the board first. Here's Freak, and the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a three-point play.
And that's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
On defense, Philadelphia. It's Durant with the drive, and the first shot of the night for him, no good. Looking at Oklahoma City, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Grizzlies.
And guys, just look at the turnover stats in that game. You're not going to win giving it up as many times as they did.
Oh, no. Bad time to slip up there, Kevin. They got to stay focused.
And taking a technical there is the last thing you want to do. The opposite of smart basketball.
Here's Roberson. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Offensive rebound. Short persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
They have got to put a body on it, because otherwise, with his agility and athleticism, they're not going to be able to contain him on the offensive glass.
The 76ers with another miss.
Well, I think he had all the space he needed. He just couldn't find the bottom of the net.
And then Durant with the dunk.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah, and when he's got a lead like that, why not take a few chances? A lot more engaging and entertaining than just doing the old ho-hum one-handed.
All alone. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Freak dishes to Lure. And Roberson pulls it down.
They've had a cold start so far. Just 1 of 5 from the floor here early.
That's good. Durant's got 5.
Well, I tell you what, the post play has been rock solid right off the bat.
It really has, and they've created a lot of high percentage shots in the paint here already.
Covington kicks to Freak. Can they get it? And he gets it to go. Freak's got his second basket.
Nice piece of work there. Get yourself a little space and pull the trigger.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Here's Westbrook. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah, and when he's got a lead like that, why not take a few chances? A lot more engaging and entertaining than just doing the old ho-hum one-hander.
That was a nice goal. Wow, and that sort of
Showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying hard to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark, partner?
Yeah, I would have to say there are a lot of questions right now from a defensive standpoint. That's for sure.
There's the basket and make it a double-digit lead. Westbrook's got his third basket of the night.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and keep scoring points. Keep it going.
Not a lot you can do as a defense when they keep hitting the ball in the paint like this.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Joel Embiid. He's checked in. The 76ers trail by 7. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. Taking a look at the 76ers. The lengthy duo of Noel and Embiid down low. Then it's Robert Covington. Then it's Freak. And it's Conley in at the 2. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Kings made some nice plays. He ended with 11 points and played some lockdown defense as well, causing havoc on both ends of the floor. It was a great contribution from someone who is considered a bit more of a role player on his team.
Thanks, Doris. He had a heck of an outing that night, GA.
Yeah, he really did, Kevin. I mean, a very professional performance. Played hard every single second he was on the court.
Guys, that's what we expect from him, and he rarely lets us down, and he certainly didn't let us down that night.
Now here's Muhammad. He's tightly guarded. The shot no good. And Philadelphia the other way now. Their last encounter was in Philadelphia.
And that last one came right down to the wire. The difference for me being the impact they got from their bench.
Really such a security blanket, Greg, when you can count on that second unit to step in and provide key minutes, especially when the game is in doubt.
Adams' shot is off. The 76ers trail by 3. Some firepower, Clark, from this offense.
Yeah, Kevin, how about the air of confidence? I mean, they really look like they believe in what they're doing.
Yeah, they got a nice groove going right now offensively.
Muhammad, the pass to Westbrook. And Adams kicks to Waiters. Now here's Durant. He's guarded closely. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Conley with the screen on Westbrook. Freak with it. Westbrook picks him up. And that one's good. Freak.
The second he got around the pick and shook his man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very, very well done.
The Thunder leading by 3. To the paint. Embiid with the steal. Got a piece of it. Muhammad with the steal. And now the fast break. Westbrook with the ball. Puts up the baby hook. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. While we have a moment here, let's reveal the teams that have been holding opponents to the fewest points this month. The 76ers, number 1.
And they've just been on a defensive tear. I mean, allowing so few points. And really, I think it's the energy with which they've played.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Okafor's checked in, and it's John Lure in for Noel. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. To the left wing. And here's Conley outside. And he gets it to go.
And that's good stuff from him. Nice touch.
The Thunder have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. It's Westbrook with the drive. And the shot is good. Westbrook's got 8 points.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. And he made it look easy that time.
Muhammad dishes to Adams. Westbrook kicks to Muhammad. Waiters on the wing. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Oklahoma City.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
Another big aspect of their game tonight has been the fast break, transition opportunity. They're really keeping it up tempo so far. That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Clark, it wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions would definitely help narrow the gap and maybe swing the momentum. And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and they'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
And a pretty tightly contested game.
Well, Kevin,
We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball. We've seen Kevin Durant really having a great game.
Yeah, he's played just a smart game overall offensively, looking for and finding the gaps in the defense, and also terrific shot selection.
Greg, that's exactly what we're talking about when we talk about being efficient as an offensive player. Fully on display there with him.
Durant the 3 and Ibaka the 4. Andre Robertson out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Jordan in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. That's good. And 11 points for Freak. The Thunder leading by 4. Outside Westbrook. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Punches it down with pop.
Rubs it in. It looks like a little deeper with the hanging finish.
I tell you what, they're not backing off at all, are they?
Freak kicks to Covington. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. And it's Freak missing.
Almost no chance of that shot going in.
Yeah, there were a lot of other places he could have gone with the basketball instead of forcing that shot up.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
And, Greg, those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Down low, here's Okafor. And the rejection by Ibaka.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially, Greg, when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
There's Freak. But they'll get another chance. And that one goes long.
Well, I think he kind of alligator armed that one. Short stroking. After doing a nice job to get open, he didn't finish the shot.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
And the Thunder with some changes. Adams comes in for DeAndre Jordan. And it's Muhammad in for Serge Ibaka. Embiid, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Nerlens Noel comes in for John Lure. Stolen by Westbrook. Oh, and here we go with Durant. Nobody back.
You know what? He wasn't going to wait around for any help on that break.
Solo soiree performance all the way. How about that for a little bit of a limerick?
I'm going to let it slide.
And that was Kia bringing you the close-up on the big-time play. The Thunder leading by 13. And a wide-open look for Freak. And that time, also a missed shot.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
They get it back. Philadelphia has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. 14 points for Freak.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Yeah, they've had a great second half from long range, Greg. I mean, things are definitely starting to look up for him.
Outside Conley. Kicks to Freak. Fires it up. And there's the call on Joel Embiid. That is his first foul. The 76ers trail by 13. So on the floor for Philadelphia. Freak, he's in at point guard. John Lure's out there with Okafor. Then it's Robert Covington, and it's Conley in at the 2-guard. Here's Westbrook trying to find Durant. He's got it now. Sinks it from just inside the baseline. Durant's got 11 points here in just the second half. Here's Freak. And Roberson pulls it down. Roberson's got 3 rebounds so far in the game.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboard.
They've done a lot of things well today, but really it's about what they've done on the backboard that's at the top of that list.
And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Thunder.
You know, with their fast break operating so efficiently, I mean, you can see why they've gone with it throughout the game.
Yeah, and also the way they've been able to generate points off of the turnovers that they forced tonight has also helped.
And the foul called on Freak. That is his first foul of the game. Screen by Ibaka. Now the dish to Westbrook. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. And that's now 17 points for Russell Westbrook. Here's Freak. That one's off. Still out of sync.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Double team on Westbrook. Here's Roberson. Again, the Thunder score.
And as they continue to just dominate this game, you have to wonder how much can they win by.
Well, it's on the verge of getting out of hand, Greg. You can feel it. You can see it. In part because the defense has been about as good as the offense, and both have been really good.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor. He's certainly not been at his best this quarter, and that's an understatement.
And Okafor with the block. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Thunder will retain possession. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Right side, Westbrook. Lots of room. And good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
They're spraying them home from mid-range today, guys.
Finding the gaps in the defense and really just slicing and dicing them right now.
To the middle. Here's Freak. There's the bucket. Good.
That's exactly why you don't leave your feet until the shooter elevates. He went for that pump fake, hook, line, and sinker.
Outside Westbrook. He kicks to Jordan. Back to Westbrook for the 3. But they get it back.
That's a shot you've got to take if you're looking for the three-pointer. I mean, the defense was nowhere around.
Freak kicks to Okafor. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. This game may not have...
You got to forget about that one.
Yes, thank you.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Hey, y'all. Ernie Johnson here, along with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome back for the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Russell Westbrook. The fourth quarter was all him. It was like he couldn't miss. And folks, that's it for us. Thank you for tuning in. Always a